All right, welcome. Today we're doing something a little different. Instead of just explaining a topic, we're going to solve a puzzle together. I'll give you the clues, one by one, about a really strange animal, and you see if you can figure it out. Sound good? Let's get started. Okay, here it is. The big question. It's got fur, 4 legs, and a beak, but it also lays eggs. I mean, what is that? It's like a mashup of totally different animals, right? Fur from a mammal, a beak from a bird, lays eggs like a reptile. It's a real head scratcher. Got any ideas right off the bat? Hold that thought and let's see where the clues take us.
First up, like any good mystery, we're going to start by narrowing things down. A little game of clues to get us started.
All right, let's get the basics out of the way. Is it a plant? Nope. An animal? Yes. And it's a wild animal. Simple enough, right? But think about it. We've just ruled out, well, basically everything that isn't a wild animal. We're on the right track.
Okay, next clue. Its size. It's small to medium, so you can forget about anything huge like an elephant or tiny like an ant. You should be starting to get a picture in your head now.
All right, let's really zero in. What class of animal are we talking about? A bird? No. A fish? Nope. A reptile? Not this time. That leaves one option. It's a mammal. Now this is a really important clue, so don't forget it.
Okay, so we're all agreed it's a mammal, but this is where things get weird. The next clues, honestly, they seem to break all the rules. It's a real biological paradox. So where does this thing live? Well, it's all about water. It lives near rivers, hangs out in streams, it's a swimmer. So we're looking for a mammal that's at home in the water. You know, maybe something like a beaver or an otter. We're definitely getting warmer. And what does it look like? Okay, we've got 4 legs, a flat tail, a soft body, and fur. And that's a big one, right? Fur is a classic mammal trait. So this just confirms what we figured out earlier. Everything seems to be lining up perfectly, for now. And here we go. This should be the final nail in the coffin. Do you feed milk to your babies? Yes, I feed milk to my babies. I mean, that's pretty much the definition of a mammal, right? Case closed. Or is it? Because then we get this curveball. Oh, do you lay eggs? Yes, I lay eggs. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Mammals give live birth. That's kind of their thing. This one clue just throws everything up in the air. How can an animal be both?
So let's just lay this out. It feeds milk to its babies, check, that's a mammal. But it lays eggs, which is not a mammal thing. This is the heart of the puzzle. It's a living, breathing contradiction. And just when you think you've heard it all, it has a beak. Yeah, a beak, like a duck. Not a nose, not a snout, a beak. So, let's recap. We're looking for a mammal with fur that feeds its babies milk, but it also lays eggs and has a duck's beak. You can't make this stuff up.
All right, we've got all these bizarre, contradictory clues. Now it's time for the final pieces that will help us crack this thing wide open.
Okay, here are the last 3 things you need to know. 1, it's nocturnal, so it's most active at night. 2, it lives in Australia, which, is famous for its weird and wonderful animals. And 3, it's known as a very special mammal. And yeah, I'd say that's a bit of an understatement.
Okay, this is it. Let's put it all together. A small nocturnal mammal from Australia that lives near water. It has fur, feeds its babies milk, but it lays eggs and has a beak like a duck. Do you know what it is? Have you figured it out? All right, the time has come for the big reveal. All these crazy, impossible-sounding clues, they all point to one very, very special animal.
The answer to our riddle is the platypus. Of course, it's the only creature on the planet that fits this wild description.
Are you a platypus? Yes, I am a platypus. And there it is! The puzzle is solved.
So, you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Well, the platypus is part of this super rare ancient group of mammals called monotremes. And here's the kicker. They're the only mammals left that actually lay eggs. That one little fact explains the whole paradox and is exactly why the platypus is so incredible.
So there you have it, our animal riddle is solved. The platypus really is a perfect reminder of just how strange and amazing nature can be, and how it doesn't always fit into our neat little boxes. It really makes you wonder, right? What other living puzzles are out there that just completely challenge our definitions? Thanks for coming along on this little investigation.